Welcome on my channel Emotional Wellbeing. I'm Rashmi Malapur. I'm founder of Research Eye. We are basically into content. Today I'm super excited because I have my dear friend Archana Sunil Wani with me, who is a psychological counselor and a therapist. Hi Archana, how are you?
I'm good, Rashmi. How are you? Thank you
Yeah,
very
I'm doing
much. Hello,
fine.
everybody. Yeah,
Yes, I'm doing fine, Archana. Thanks a lot. Thanks for being on my show.
it's a pleasure, Rashmi, and an honor too. Thank you.
Thank you. So let me introduce Archana Vani to you. She's a certified counselor and a therapist, holistic transformation specialist. She has done her master's in sociology and psychology. She's a certified counselor from Heart to Heart Institute. Uh, she's a PGDBM in personal management. She has done MITBCCT. I would want to know what this is all about. Also, would
This
you like
is,
to throw light?
yeah. I'm a registered member of the British Council for the Complementary Therapies.
Okay, great, great. So, as the founding member of Whispered Harmony, she offers services to harmonize mind, body, and spirit through holistic healing, consciousness enhancement, self discovery, and balanced living. Therapies that she offers are Jungian psychology, Bach flower therapy, graphotherapy, logotherapy, access consciousness, bar practitioner, which I have experienced and gives good results, uh, Varman therapy, dance movement therapy, CBT, and REBT. She's a Reiki grandmaster too. Who does she give counseling and consultation to? Child and parent, student issues, health and well-being, pre and post marriage, couple counseling, and women health. So these are the areas in which Archana is working. So Archana, should we start with our discussion today?
Yes, please, Rashmi. Looking
Yes.
forward to it.
How are emotions connected to our overall health, and why do we suffer from serious ailments, chronic illnesses like cancer and diabetes?
See, actually, your emotional well-being, emotional balance is very important. So when your physical health is at or deteriorating, like your physical health is the expression of your emotional imbalance. Okay. So emotional well-being is very important. So emotions here I mean by the feelings. I'm talking about the feelings. So
Okay.
now you're asking me about the cancer or the diabetics. Okay,
Yes.
diabetics is a common nowadays. So there is a type 2 diabetes. There is a stress. People are saying that there is a stress related diabetics. It's because of the stress. So stress is a common word nowadays. So छोटे बच्चे भी use करते हैं कि हम stress में है, we are depressed and so on. So diabetic का reason ये रहता है sometimes कि when you lose the sweetness in your life, when you feel there is nothing sweet is happening in my life, you're not happy about your relationship or maybe a work criteria, and when you are not looking yourself properly. So self care is very important. And when you can take the self care, when you feel respectful towards yourself, when you are not blaming yourself, when you think that I'm worth, I deserve to be happy, when that
Okay.
emotions is there, when you are not into the blaming yourself, rather you feel like I deserve to be happy. Sometimes there are many people I've noticed. Sometimes if I give you any compliment, people are saying, ah, nahi re, kahan, aise kuch nahi hai. Do we say like, wow, thank you very much, so are you? Like when if I'll give you a compliment, Rashmi, you are very looking very beautiful today. Will
Thank
you
you.
say like, yeah, this is exactly what I want? Yeah, thank you. So are you? Okay. So this is how we are not open to it, and then we develop this diabetic or cancer kind of a thing. Cancer, there are 120 types of cancer. Okay. But the main reason, emotional reason for the cancer is the grief and a resentment. When there is a lots of hurt you're carrying forward without realizing it. Many female, they are going through the breast cancer thing. So there is a right breast cancer, left breast cancer. There are, as you said, कि I'm a holistic specialist. So I always think the yin and yang energy, masculine and feminine energy. If you allow me, I would like to throw some light on this.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So what is the masculine energy? So you are a woman or I am a woman. Do I have a masculine energy within me? The answer is yes. जिसे संस्कृत में हम बोलते हैं प्रकृति एंड पुरुष. Okay, so my masculine energy within me is 40% and feminine is 60%. That is the yin and yang. That is the balance of the emotions and the actions. But if
Okay.
I'm not respecting my that masculine energy, what does that mean? Say I feel like doing something. I feel like working. I feel like giving time to myself, or I feel like reading. But due to certain circumstances or situations, I'm not able to do so. I'm not able to express my those feelings or those emotions, and I'm suppressing it. That is going to turn into the cancer kind of a thing. So as I said, there are 120 types of cancer. So the reasons behind, emotions behind it, it's commonly it's a grief and a resentment, and there are so many others. So that way, emotions affects our overall health.
Okay, interesting. So this is a holistic concept where body, mind, and the soul together
Yes,
have to be in
yes,
balance. That's what you're trying to
yes,
say.
yes, of course, yes.
Okay, so let's talk about holistic health then. What is holistic health and why it's become suddenly so important in today's world?
See, holistic health, इसका एक simple definition is spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical well-being. So, what I mean by spiritual well-being, so am I asking you to do the continuous meditation? It's a good practice, okay? If you're able to sit and just focusing on your breath, then you can be spiritually balanced. Spiritual is nothing to do with the religion. Let me be very clear here. It is nothing to do with your religion. It's mostly about your pranayam. And being spiritual means being into the present. What do we do
Okay.
the meditation? Why we are asking you to just focus on your breath while meditating? The reason is I want you to be into the present. Any spiritual guru will tell you the same, be into the present. Don't dwell yourself into past, don't run into the future. So why we are creating that emotional imbalance? Because either we are dwelling into the past or we
Yes.
are running into the future. We never bring into the present moment. So this is the spiritual well-being.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
emotional well-being is being aware about your feelings. So if you feel sad or if you feel happy, express it. Being vulnerable is not a wrong thing, but not being aware about that you are vulnerable, it's a very bad thing.
Yeah. Yes.
Be
True.
vulnerable. If you feel angry, no problem. Express your anger, but don't be violent. And if you are being violent, be aware and control yourself. Take a professional help for that. Mental well-being is understanding each other. Basically, understand yourself. See, Rashmi, always there is a saying, na, yaar, mujhe koi samajhta nahi hai. There is only one person who understands me, or there is no one who understands me, isn't it? हम लोग हमेशा ये बोलते हैं, इट्स अ कॉमन थिंग ना, मुझे कोई समझता ही नहीं है.
Yeah.
भाई अपने आप को तो आप समझते हो कि नहीं? You need to understand yourself about, no, first you have to understand
Absolutely.
yourself कि भाई
Yes.
मेरे साथ क्या हो रहा है, what I am, what Archana is. So that is very important. And then comes your physical well-being. So when or three or matlab in the relationship also, all these four pillars are very important. So we
Yes.
are talking about emotional well-being. So here we are talking about a intrapersonal. That is my relationship with myself. Then I have to be balanced. So my spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical pillars need to be balanced.
Okay, interesting. And you also spoke about being in the moment. You also spoke
Yeah.
about not thinking too much of the future. But I have been stuck up in my past so much. So I think a lot of people have this challenge to get stuck up in the past. So yes, it's a challenge to live in the present. I think so. It
Yeah,
should be
indeed.
more natural. And not living in the present should be natural.
Yeah, true.
But we are naturally inclined towards the past or the future.
Yeah, it's just, I'll give you a very funny example. See,
Yeah.
once I was traveling and I'd noticed one person was eating something, some fancy thing. kind of he was eating some vada pav or something, or वहाँ का, so that was the talk, but he was enjoying that vada pav. He was in that present moment, okay. तो लेकिन बार बार वी आर गोइंग बैक, अरे तब भी हमने कहा था इन 1966 और सम 2000 आई वाज देयर, एंड पीपल दे स्टार्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस, यू नो,
Yeah.
सो कि अरे मेरे साथ ऐसे हुआ था, एंड दे गिव मी द, यू नो, आई एम अ काउंसलर, सो पीपल आर कमिंग विद द डिटेल्स, लाइक मेरे साथ ऐसे हुआ था इन 1944 या उसी 2014 और समथिंग, दे आर कमिंग अप विद ऑल दिस काइंड ऑफ अ टॉक्स. आई अंडरस्टूड कि देयर इज सो मच in their body, especially belly. So, and I am 200% sure they must be facing the constipation problem. Not always, but yeah, 80% or 90% people are there. So, being into the present moment is a challenge, but yeah, my therapies help you to be into the present.
Sure, sure, sure.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
should help, yes. So can you give us some tips to improve our emotional health for our audiences?
See, it is simple. If you wanted to improve your emotional health, then just be aware about your emotions. First, to accept yourself. See, my mantra is accept, allow and aware, or you can say aware, allow and accept. तीन वर्ड से आप कैसे भी घुमा सकते हो, but acceptance is the key. If you will not accept, see, I know one person, he's having so much of insecurities, okay, but until and unless he's not accepting, so those insecurities may be about his looks, about his health, about his finance, anything, okay, that I help you and there I'll guide you, but first thing is you have to accept it, no, that
Mhm.
yeah. So many people, they are thinking, "Arey, I'm putting on weight or I'm losing too much of weight." And weight is the nowadays they are running to the dietitians and all. But first to accept na ki there is something, there is some lifestyle challenges. You have to change your lifestyle. Okay. So get enough sleep, eat food on time, uh, talk about your emotions, maintain a journal or a diary. You know, you can
Okay.
maintain that, na, ki what had happened, so that you can
Yes.
do. You have to, first important thing is you have to set your priorities.
Okay.
What is your priority of the hour? Okay,
Yes.
and you have to
Yes.
set the boundaries too,
Okay. Okay. Learn to
especially
say no to people when you don't want to
yeah,
do
you
certain
have,
things.
yes. I see nowadays women health, as you said, I work for the women especially. Like many women are coming to me and they are saying that they wanted to be a super mom. They are working, they wanted to be a super woman, which is not possible, no? See, there is a difference between adjustment and a compromise, eh?
Yes.
So you have to understand, if you are adjusting, then accept it. See, when you are adjusting, that means you already accept.
Accept. Yes.
Yeah. जैसे हम लोग लोकल में ट्रैवल करते हैं, 4 सीट पे बैठे तो यू आर एडजस्टिंग, नो. But if you are getting the window seat and if you are allowing somebody else, then you are compromising.
Compromising. Yes.
And if that lady is pregnant or if there is an old woman standing in front of you, then you are adjusting again. So this is the emotional tricks you are playing continuously.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Every seconds we are doing this, we are going through lots of emotions. The only thing is you have to be aware about it.
Okay, interesting. So emotions, do they harm us? I mean, if we
Yeah,
don't know how to express ourselves, there's so much of denial. And no, I'm just fine. No, I'm just
yeah.
fine. So I think so that also plays a major role. So sometimes I really feel emotions are harmful. I better be practical. So I always pep up myself. Okay, today I'm going to be practical, but I'm not that kind of a person.
See, emotions definitely harms us. And इसीलिए बोलते हैं ना कि there is a only person in this entire world, if you are lucky enough or blessed, he will understand that you are not fine behind your I am fine thing. है ना? So if you are telling me and I'll understand, okay, just saying, well, I'm a counselor, so देख के पता चलता है what is going on. But the thing is, yeah, it affects our performance. It affects our performance, work performance, relationship performance, our sexual performance. You know, there are many couples are coming to me and they are saying, and then I understood, okay, this is the core issue. So you have, yeah, it definitely it harms us, and we have to see. And now, as I'm into this field, so whenever I see a girl, if she's coming to me and saying, I have lots of acne nowadays, like I'm seeing, na, like parlor mein jate ho, there are many girls are coming with the acne problem or the pimples problem, hair fall हो रहा है, और weight issues है. So I'm telling you कि हर एक के पीछे there is a emotional reason, emotional imbalance. The girls, they are telling me, yeah, we are eating so much of so much of fried food. Okay, I said, why you feel like eating fried food then? So if you'll approach me as my client, then I will ask at least six whys. Why? 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 Then I'll reach to the root cause, I'll get my answer, and accordingly I'll give you the therapy based on that.
So, also I wanted to say that emotions in themselves are not harmful because they are a part of us, but
Yes,
there are ways to I don't know, manage or accept. Are there ways to accept our emotions, and
yes,
how do we express them? I
yes.
don't know. I mean, is there any limit to express an emotion? I really don't know. I mean, how does one know that this is
See,
the right way to express an emotion?
first of all, many people are not aware.
Okay.
They are not aware कि this is the emotions. See, ऑफिस के निकलने से पहले आपको एंजाइटी आती है. Then there is a,
Mm,
you
yeah.
feel like I have to catch the panic attack, anxiety,
Yes.
depression. Again, these are the common words nowadays. People
Yeah,
are
yeah.
using these words.
They're
Okay,
very common. Oh, I'm depressed today. Oh, I'm anxious today.
I'm
These were never
frustrated.
in our conversations before, but suddenly they've erupted from nowhere. I mean, I don't know how they just came into our colloquial language.
See, I guess what kind of a work you are doing through your channel, you can, make the people aware about this emotional well-being.
Okay.
How to be emotionally aware, मतलब how to मतलब कैसे कहूँ मैं, फीलिंग्स उनके क्या है. सी वेन एवर आई एम गोइंग टू द मॉल, आई सीन मेनी वीमेन, दे आर लाइक, बहुत सारे लोग आते हैं खाते रहते हैं, तो दिस इज अगेन इट्स अ इमोशन. कभी कभार जाना अलग बात है, बट दिस इज द इमोशंस ऑफ emotion that is you feel insecure within, inside.
Yeah.
Not always, of course,
Not
but
always,
yeah.
of course, yeah. The
So I
kind of
guess this
food we
kind of,
eat also plays a major role, right? I mean,
that's, yes, it
yeah.
does.
And why can't I accept myself with all my flaws? Why do I want to be perfect all the time? I mean, this is my big question. I mean, it took me so many years to accept that no, my flaws are also beautiful. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
they're a part of me. I mean, I don't need to be so
So
perfect. Who I want to show that I'm perfect. No, है ना? But
exactly. So you follow this mantra, imperfectly beautiful.
okay,
I'm imperfect, but I'm beautiful. First of all, you
beautiful.
have to accept yourself. And
Yes.
why people are not able to accept themselves, reason is into your childhood. आपके
Okay.
पेरेंट्स ने आपको कैसे ट्रीट किया है,
Okay.
फिर आपके पेरेंट्स को उनके पेरेंट्स ने कैसे ट्रीट
कैसे
किया था.
treat किया है?
So we called it the inner child issues.
Yeah. Okay. Inner child issues. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So today we
जैसे,
spoke a lot. Yeah. Sorry. Tell me.
या, नो नो, जैसे पहले बच्चे का अगर समटाइम्स पेरेंट्स आर कमिंग टू मी, देयर चाइल्ड इज हाइपर एक्टिव और नॉट लिसनिंग, तो आई स्टार्ट विद द चाइल्ड. ओके, बच्चा, व्हाट इज हैपनिंग विथ यू? ओके, ही इज हाइपर एक्टिव, अंडरस्टूड. आई हैव टू डू द पेरेंट काउंसलिंग करते करते आई एंड अप डूइंग देयर रिलेशनशिप काउंसलिंग.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
रिलेशनशिप काउंसलिंग करते करते होता है इंडिविजुअल एज अ हस्बैंड, बट हस्बैंड इज एन इंडिविजुअल एक्स पर्सन,
Of
वाइफ
course.
पर्सन.
Yes.
So
Yes.
individual counseling, then it goes to the health counseling and so on. But only thing is you have to be really aware. And unfortunately in India it's a taboo, Rashmi. काउंसलर के
Okay.
पास या किसी साइकोलॉजिकल काउंसलर के पास जाना, इट्स अ बिग टैबू.
Yeah.
हमें
I.
कोई जरूरत
Yeah.
नहीं है.
It's
And this
uh
suicide,
it's
yeah,
changing, but it's the pace is very
not
slow.
that.
I have
Yeah,
told a lot of people around me also, among my
yeah,
friends and relatives and family, that counseling at least try once and see how you feel. So the
yes,
ones who
yes,
have come, they've managed to they've liked it. They like the experience of expressing their hidden emotions.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a challenge when I tell somebody that you need counseling. Oh, it's something very natural. I do also go to counselors when I have issues. For example, if I'm going through a perimenopausal stage, I was going through, and had no clue what was happening to me. So my friend is a counselor, and I told her, she told me, she diagnosed me. See, Rashmi, this is a perimenopausal stage, and probably a lot of therapy and homeopathy will help you. So a lot of my complaints or my challenges have been resolved. But if I had not made that call, imagine I would have been miserable for a year now.
Yeah.
So yes.
True. And the thing is, as you spoke about talking about a perimenopausal or menopausal state, this is again an emotional. These are again the emotions. So that thing is there in your mind that as I'm going through the menopause, I'm going to face certain things. There is a hormonal imbalance. So definitely मुझे तो ये होना ही होना है. But
Acha.
work on that emotions because as a female, when you accept yourself as a woman, तो
Hmm.
मेरा एक साइकिल स्टार्ट होने वाला है एंड इट्स गोइंग टू एंड एंड इट डज नॉट मेक मी लेस वुमन सो दीज आर द स्टेजेस सो आई वुड लाइक टू टॉक अबाउट मतलब वेन एवर नेक्स्ट द स्टेट ऑफ माइंड एंड द माइंड सेट
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Yes.
yeah so these are the two different scenarios altogether so what you
Okay.
were and what you are today
Okay. Interesting. We'll surely have a session on that. And
yeah sure
before this video, me and Archana were also talking about some other session that we needed to have. That you have a lot of people approaching you for a challenge.
yes
What about that? What was that all about?
I didn't get you
We were talking about a lot of women are coming to you with a challenge. Uh,
yeah
yeah, what was the
yeah
challenge that you were talking about?
They are coming with, what I'm noticing, they are feeling very lonely. They are not
Okay.
accepting themselves. They are, there is a stretch between the career and the family. They are not able to decide. So,
Okay.
as I previously said, they don't understand whether they're adjusting or they're compromising.
Okay.
And there is a
Okay.
sudden need of that affection which they are not getting from their
Yes.
partner. There
Yes.
is a sexual issues they are facing. And
Mm.
I'm conducting special sessions for the women, and those are the very interactive, and I expect that to be interactive. Those are
Yes.
only for
Yes.
women, very bold sessions. We spoke about it, Rashmi, last time.
Yes. Yes.
So एक्चुअली क्या हो रहा है ना इंडिया में देर आर सो मेनी एडीएचडी चिल्ड्रंस आ रहे हैं एडीएचडी एलडी
Okay.
स्लो लर्नर ये बहुत बढ़ते जा रहा है तो चिल्ड्रंस हेल्थ आर नॉट वेरी गुड दे आर वेरी टायर्ड हो जाते हैं दे आर नॉट वेरी एनर्जेटिक तो इसके पीछे क्या है द वुमेन मदर नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड जैसे एक बोलता है ना कि एक लेडी को समझा इफ वन वुमेन इज एजुकेटेड देन वो एंटायर फैमिली एजुकेटेड हो जाती है तो
Yeah.
that is very important so girls they are not approaching me prenatal postnatal issues are there perimenopausal
Understood.
premenopausal menopausal stages are there so I want them make them understand ki what it is how to go through this first of all again the self acceptance so regularly thoda sa exercise कीजिए that is because when there is a energy blockages now you are going to face
Yes.
all these
Yes.
issues
That has
so
helped me
nutrition
immensely. Yes. Surely
yeah
exercises have helped me. Walking. I love walking a lot.
walk
So there is, yeah.
jogging
So,
walking
yeah.
yoga whatever you can do whatever it is your body permits you to do
Yes.
go
Yes.
ahead and do this
So it was an interesting discussion. I have a lot
thank
of
you
topics also coming up. Two we've already said we're going to talk about. So
yeah
let's
yes
expect a series in the next coming week.
yeah sure
So catch you
definitely
up,
we will
guys. Thank you,
thank you very
Archana, for
much
being on our show. It was a pleasure and absolute honor to have you on our show.
thank you very much thank you everybody
Thank you.
thanks
Thank you. Bye bye, everybody. Take care.
bye bye